Today, I want to dedicate most of this to talking about Liverpool, yeah? Now, I said, yeah, even last year, I said, Liverpool to me are not mad impressive. They're not mad impressive. Let me not even say mad. To me, I looked at that Liverpool squad that won the league and thought, that is actually one of the meatiest league-winning performances I've seen. I never watched Liverpool and thought, wow. So even when they bought Isak and Wirtz, yeah, I thought, okay, now we could potentially have some wow in it. But I'm looking at them this year and they look worse to me, bro. I'll be real. They look worse. Like, when I watch Liverpool now, and I always, even when they started in winning ways, I thought, you can't just go, you're not going to do this for 38 games or 50 games. It's about 50 games across all the cups and whatnot, 50 plus games. You're not going to keep playing like this and getting results. It's impossible. You can't keep, bro. If I ask you like how the Liverpool play, most of you won't be able to tell me, bro. And I don't think Arne Slot will be able to tell me. And I think this year, this league, if Arsenal don't win this league, yeah, then we are actually so meaty, bro. Like, and then I think it's time to say, if we can't beat a meaty Liverpool, a meaty Man City, a very meaty Chelsea, I'm not going to mention the other teams, to be quite honest with you. Those are the only teams that even stand a chance of, like, in fact, half of those teams don't stand a chance. It's Liverpool and maybe Man City if they become, like, okay again in it. But I don't think Arsenal even need to be an elite to win this league. I think they need to be okay. Because, like, okay, let's actually go into it, yeah? Let's go into it. Salah, which I also said, I even said this last year, but he ended up having an outrageous year. How long can this guy do nothing? Like, he doesn't even run bare anymore. So, like, his intensity's dropped. How can you keep doing this for this long? Like, this has to end at some point. You can't keep going and looking meaty every game and scoring last minute. How many games you can do that for? You can't, like, there's some things, yeah, where I say, like, okay, what's a good example? Like Dele Alli. Like, Dele Alli's run had to come to an end at some point, bro. There's some things, bro, yeah, that if it's not based on quality, sometimes it's just based on, like, a belief and sometimes you're just on a run, bro. Like, sometimes people just take on generational runs. And Salah's, I used to think it wasn't necessarily because of that he's in that run. I used to think it's because my man's just so intense, so quick. He's just too much that he overwhelms people and gets the result in it. Now, when I watch him, I don't get that from him. So how long can you continue to deliver these results on a meaty performance? Like, the base is so shaky, bro. So how long can you continue doing this, innit? Yeah, I think Salah's been horrible. I think Salah's been horrible for a minute as well. So realistically, kudos to him to even for getting these goals. But this year, I don't think you're getting 30. I think you'll be very lucky to get 18, which, don't get me wrong, is a phenomenal number. But I don't think they can say please Salah and vibes this year. I don't think that's gonna work. Which I think Arne Slot has recognised by the signings that he's made. Like, Isak should be able to come in and replace those numbers. What's in your head, like, these people should be able to come in and replace these numbers. But moving on to the signings they've made, Kirkes, yeah, I even said this to the man when Bournemouth sold all these man. I said that back line is not mad hard to replace because all of their best attributes is more on ball than off it. Like, you can find a decent defender, just come in and be simple. Like that, the guy they sold to Real Madrid, unbelievable on the ball. He's not a demon defender. You can replace those. Same with Kirikes. Like, when I look at what he's doing at Liverpool, like, I just don't get what he's added. Same with Frimpong. I don't see what he's added. Like, in my head, I'm thinking these guys are going to be a nice replacement for Robertson and Trent. Like, it's intensity at fullback again. Like, maybe that's old Liverpool coming back. Like, that intensity. I don't see it. I think they're both, but I think they're both. I don't think you've replaced that idea that I have that Liverpool's fullbacks are there for the taking. I think both of them are there for the taking. I think Madueke made Kirkes look like a waste man the entire game. So I think Kirkes is a bad defender, and I think Frimpong's a bad defender. And then now they put Frimpong right wing, and he looks even worse. He looks like a horrible Sterling, bro. Like in my head, that's what Sterling would give you now. Like that's what's in my head. Like if you took Chelsea Sterling and put him in Liverpool, that is what he would have gave you. But I reckon low key better. Like I think you just put a worse Sterling right wing. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah. And then moving on to Florian Wirtz, bro. You're 7-8 games in now. I think it's 7. I haven't seen even a little bit. Like I haven't even seen. Maybe I haven't watched enough of the games in it, but from what I've seen, like I've watched a decent amount. I haven't seen 150. I've seen 30. I've seen Curtis Jones. Like what? I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen Florian Wirtz do nothing that Curtis Jones couldn't have done there. And Curtis Jones ain't a 10. Like I don't see what he's doing for that 150 that's improved what they have. Like when I look at Wirtz, yeah, I even think like I also think it could potentially be a mismatch of profiles here. So like for example, yeah, let's go to what he's used to playing with, yeah. Let's go to what he's used to playing with, yeah. So cool. This was the average like by a Leverkusen team. Alex Garcia again, a techie, basically a midfielder. Alex Garcia. Arthur again, another techie, cute, like short, like these are those type of short, like clever, like cute, like dummy it, back heel it over there, like cute interchangeable players. Like they're smart. They're like this team reminds me of like Arsenal in like 2012, bro. Like it's very. These are all clever, techie, cute players. Like this isn't a phenomenally physical lineup, bar like Patrick Schick and like the back line. All of these, man, that they're not water carriers. These are all techie players. Like, so I think a lot of what he's gonna have to do, like now if you look into Liverpool lineup he's playing with, Gakpo is probably the cutest in this. Now Ekitike is like decent technically, don't get me wrong. Curtis Jones like good technically, like Szoboszlai like realistically more of a runner, but more time you'd have McAllister in there. These are long, rangy, physical, like Mo Salah, like very speed. Like I think it's a very different profile of a team, and I think it's something he's gonna have to get used to. Because when I look at these guys, like bar Gakpo, which one of these players does he combine with? Like going back to the Leverkusen team, like all of these people, I think are looking for combinations, bro. I don't think these guys are. I think it's a very different profile of team that he's going to have to get used to. And I'm not sure I've seen signs that that's going to happen from what he's got out so far. Do you know what I mean? I think Liverpool should be very worried. Like, I would be very, very, very worried. Like, even the Szoboszlai right back stuff. Like, I just don't see it. Like, I just don't know what they're like. I just don't get what Arne Slot's doing, because when I think about it, like, you put Frimpong right wing, the right back you just bought, and then you've put Szoboszlai, who's like a 10 midfielder, at right back and drop Salah. And in my head, you've dropped Salah because he stinks, not you're resting him. I don't know. Wherever it may be, what you should have learned is that you're a Galatasaray level team if you drop Salah, and Salah's been stinking. Like, I'll be looking at this now and thinking, like, what can I actually do? Like, you have got the wingers you've got, like, Gakpo is not a winger, bro. Gakpo is that one of those, he's that Havertz, like, he's that one of those players, he's basically Havertz, like, what are you? And I think Havertz now is more distinguishes him as that striker, but he's not out as what people like to call out and out strikers, which I think are dead anyway. Yeah, I just think, like, when I look at them, I'm just very unimpressed. Like, Kanate as well, like, he started this season horribly. Kanate has started this season so bad. And maybe it's because his head is turned, but you better turn your head back, because I'm not sure Real Madrid is looking at this thinking, yeah, we need him. Like, I'm not looking at Kanate and thinking, yeah, Real Madrid level defender. Like, I'm not thinking, yeah, because he's getting Osimhen gave him hell, bro. He actually gave him hell. And when I think about this Liverpool team, bro, I just feel if I was Liverpool, I'd be thinking, thank God we won it last year, bro, because I think we're going down here. But the issue is, there's only so far you're gonna go down because everyone else is so bad. Man City are so bad, bro. Everyone else is so bad. You're not gonna see it. It's like last year you didn't get to see how crap Liverpool were because everyone else is so bad. And Arsenal just couldn't take advantage of everyone being so dead, and Liverpool did. Like, so don't get me wrong, kudos for him to doing that, and I think him winning that league will buy him another 4 years of meatiness or 3 years of meatiness, because the meatiness is only going to be so meaty. Like, he won't drop below fourth with this. Like, don't get me wrong, they suck, but they're not sucking the way these other men are sucking in it. Like, Chelsea can't even keep 11 men on the pitch. But like, in terms of like them going on and like challenging for Champions League, I think they go out early in the Champions League again. I think they go out. I think they might nick maybe a Wasteman Cup. Like, who knows? But in terms of the big competitions, I don't think they win the Prem. I don't think they got the squad. Unless Isak just... You know what it is? Their saving grace is hoping Isak comes back and goes on a generational run like what Salah did last year. If he doesn't, if Isak gives you a 12 and 14-ish season, it's not enough. You need Wirtz, you need Isak, and you need Ekatike. Like, you need all these players to really cover, to really jump in for the rest of the squad. Because right now, I just don't see what is going on here. Like, even buying Ekatike and Isak, to me, is mental. Like, buying both of them, to me, makes no sense when there's other places you needed to... There's other places you needed to address in this team. Like, on paper, their window was really good, but even across the board in the Prem, like, I think their signings were horrible, man. But to stick it on Liverpool, like, I think you should be very, very worried, man. Very, very worried. I'm not. I'm buzzing, for one, because I think Arsenal are gonna do the job this year. I really do think, especially after that Newcastle result. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, click the notification bell so you know when I've uploaded, all that good stuff. And see you boys tomorrow.